This is 1680 The Crow, and you're listening to our feature presentation.
My name is Selena Teixeira. Welcome back to For the Record. Vancouver is becoming a tourist-friendly city with a large boom in visitors in 2025. The city has tons to offer, like the Steam Clock, Stanley Park, and the vast green scenery you'll see at every corner. But as you venture into the downtown east side, you'll see streets filled with people experiencing homelessness. It's been this way for a long time, as the government turns their backs on those in need of help. Various nonprofits station themselves with helping those in need in the downtown east side. The province just announced that it'll be providing $142,000 in grants to community-run nonprofits that help with the mental well-being of those getting support. The Good Guys, a youth-led nonprofit, has been providing meals and care packages to people experiencing homelessness downtown. Athena Wong is the co-executive director at Burnaby North and has been a part of this program since 8th grade. Wong is extremely passionate about the program's work and details why it helps so many.
Hey, so my name is Athena Wong. I'm a grade 12 student at Burnaby North Secondary, and I'm currently one of the co-executive directors at the Good Guys organization.
So is this program run by students?
Yeah, so we have a board, which is like university students and higher ups, but the clubs and the overall organization, as the highest role being the executive director, it is ran by youth and high school students.
That's fantastic. So what made you decide to work for this particular nonprofit?
So I actually was involved in the Good Guys in grade 8, and ever since I was little, I was very empathetic and sympathetic for those who are experiencing homelessness in the downtown east side. There were many, many situations where I would see them, and I knew from then on that I wanted to do something to help those people struggling. And therefore, when I joined high school, I went to Clubs Day, saw a lot of different clubs which were trying to aid homelessness, and I knew that I wanted to be part of that impact, and Good Guys was just a really great experience and opportunity for me to join in.
Yeah, that's great. So how many members are in on this project?
So our executive team of the entire organization is around 10 or 11 people. However, we have a bunch of school club branches. I know in 24 to 25 school year, we had 15 school clubs participating, and in 25 to 26, we have a couple new ones. So it ranges from 15 to 20 clubs, all having their different executive teams and different members, as well as our board and our own executive team, which is maybe 30 members in the organization, plus all the clubs.
Okay, fantastic. So how successful have you been with providing for those on the downtown east side, and what has your impact been?
Okay, so we do a bunch of things such as care package distributions, which is like menstrual products, and collaborations with other nonprofits. But our main distributions would be sandwiches. So once a month, us and a couple other school clubs, being executive teams, we buy water and we buy ingredients for sandwiches, and we usually meet up at Strathcona Community Center, or we meet up at Creekside Community Center to make sandwiches, and then us as an organization, we walk downtown Eastside to hand them out personally to those experiencing homelessness. Our statistics so far is 31,700 sandwiches distributed, 8,050 care packages distributed, and 67,000 plus funds raised.
Wow, that is fantastic. Do you guys collaborate with any food banks at all, or do you purchase all these products yourselves?
So we have a couple sponsorships where we're still trying to extend our reach this year, but we've collaborated with a bunch of different nonprofits. It's usually not food banks, but it's usually other youth-led nonprofits that we collaborate with.
Okay, great. So why do you believe it is important to run these nonprofit programs for those currently living on the downtown east side?
I think it's extremely important because, especially as students, it's a really great experience to open up your eyes and see what's truly happening in the world. Because I know that a lot of us, especially from different schools, are very privileged to have shelter, water, and food so accessible to us. So it's very important for us to be able to see what's actually happening, and as well realize, hey, we're so privileged, we need to help other people. Additionally, A lot of people in the downtown east side, there's a bit of government support, and yet there's a lot of people still struggling on the streets. So it's extremely important that at least once a month for us, we try to do more often to help them out and do the best we can to make an impact in our community.
Okay, and unfortunately, I know that like when people do go to the downtown east side, a lot of people tend to make fun of the people living there. So how
hmm
can we be more respectful to those people that are currently experiencing homelessness downtown?
Yeah, so one thing about the Good Guys is our protocol is we don't call people quote unquote the homeless. We like to use vocabulary such as people experiencing homeless or people who are currently struggling, and a lot of different synonyms for that to just show our respect. Additionally, really never I've never really seen anyone with our organization make fun of people in the downtown east side, but although I know that it does happen a lot, it's really important to educate people. So especially for our onboarding process is when we talk to different club presidents and have executives come with us, we make a slideshow and we say, okay, here's like the general protocol. We're pretty confident that they're going to be respectful. However, it's like don't engage in certain things, don't talk about certain things, and definitely don't tease in a way, and just be overall respectful. Talk to them like you would talk to any other person. And yeah, definitely don't have that power abuse type of mentality. Think of everyone as an equal, because it's really important that everyone feels included and inclusive in our community.
I'm glad you guys have that implemented because that is very important. So, my next question is with the recent announcement of more funding going towards nonprofits that prioritize the mental, physical, and spiritual well being of the people that are run by community members, how do you think this can benefit Canada province wide?
So I know that in BC and in Canada especially, the homeless rates are quite high, especially in the downtown east side. So with more money being donated to nonprofit organizations, I truly believe that people who are experiencing homelessness are going to have a large benefit from this. As nonprofits are run by sponsorships, or sometimes we do Krispy Kreme sales. And especially as high school students, it is hard for us to keep up with our academics or other extracurriculars, as well as continue doing a lot of things regarding funding and worrying about, oh, how are we going to buy this many ingredients for sandwiches? I think that having funding from Canada and the government is really important, especially when they think about the mental of children and the people helping. And overall, it benefits the people helping, and it also creates incentive for more people to start helping, knowing that we have this sort of sponsorship or this support that's behind us.
Yeah, okay, great. And I know that the downtown east side, like the population, there's been a problem for Vancouver for a really long time,
Mhm.
like you have said. So do you think the Canadian government should have launched these grants sooner, especially with the state of the downtown east side? And what do you think, sorry, and why do you think they did it now?
Okay. Personally, I do think that they should have done something sooner, as I know in the past decade or two, the homeless rates have definitely risen. And although they've implemented a couple of, I know there's buildings downtown east side for those experiencing homelessness to live in, it's not really much. And especially because there are so many people who need support downtown, it's hard for other people to get to places downtown when the streets are so crowded. So all in all, it just doesn't benefit anyone, and it's really disappointing. So I do believe that Canada should have done something about it, maybe like 5 grants at least a decade earlier, because things like this take time. They don't just randomly spawn people experiencing homelessness on the streets. It doesn't just happen overnight. It's a gradual process, and I do believe that this process could have definitely been prevented, or at least have been a lesser population of people who are experiencing homelessness if something had been implemented earlier. And one thing is that a lot of people don't really deal with certain issues until it's gotten to a certain point, which is something that I believe that they should not do, and just cut the problem where the source is starting and just benefit and help people before it gets to a certain point of when it's hard to go back.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so now my final question for you is how can we bring more attention to nonprofits like yours?
That's a great question. So we have a bunch of different social media platforms. We have Instagram, we have LinkedIn, we have TikTok, which is really popular these days. And something that I always tell my executive team to do is make sure that you're liking, commenting, and reposting our posts, as everyone has a certain different amount of followers on Instagram, for example. And I know I have quite a few. So when I repost something like that, it attracts attention to other people saying, hey, this is actually a really important cause. I might want to support this. Additionally, I think expanding school clubs and networking is very important, because I know I started a branch at my school last year, Burnaby North, and I think we have like 60 members in the club, and those people did not even know about Good Guys. They hardly were even educated about what's going on in the downtown east side. So I think it's very important, like networking, collaborating with other people, and overall using social media platforms to our advantage.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for our conversation today. I learned a lot, and you are an excellent speaker. And I wanted to say that I really appreciate like groups like the Good Guys doing this for the downtown east side, because I think it is a very important thing for BC to tackle, and Canada itself with their homelessness Canada wide.
Mhm. Thank you so much for interviewing me.
Yeah, it was amazing. So thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you so much. Okay, have a great day.
All right, bye. That was For the Record. Thanks for listening. I'm Selena Teixeira, and you're listening to BCIT's The Crow.